Hello again on this pleasant sunny afternoon. I've been watching a few videos and everybody seems to be quite healthy and still showing off stuff. So I thought I'd got some stuff which I wanted to show as well. Got a few new things, but lots of stuff I've had for a while now. Previously, I've always been a bit, particularly in those distant days when I used to go to shops to buy records, I'm always a bit lazy when it comes to 7-inches, but thanks to the internet, it's a lot easier now buying 7-inches. And I've got a few here which I've collected over the last few years. And there's a few new ones that I got recently as well. So I thought I'd just show a few because they're always nice. Now I had showed this from the Ebony Rhythm Funk campaign before, I think, which is really nice, on version 2 records, which always has I really like the label for this one. And I've got this now. This is from the Lost Generation, whose records I was showing recently. Your Mission, If You Decide to Accept It. It's quite a nice sort of romantic soul ballad, this one. It's not in the greatest of shape, but I got it for a good price because it's actually quite expensive usually. But yeah, it's a great tune, that one. And it always looks so nice. I really like the label of that one. Here's a nice one, Phillip Mitchell. There's Another in My Life. Two-step classic. What else we got here? Ooh, a bit of Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes with Sharon Page, who sung with them sometimes. Really nice, that one. Nice cheapie. And this is a good one as well. Retta Young. Really, really amazing song, this. Kind of slow, groovy record from 1978. But it's got really nice synth sounds in the background. Makes it really atmospheric, really good. I really like that one. So I could go on for days just showing 7-inches, but it's probably not very exciting. Obviously, we've got to do the update of famous, I was going to say deaths and births, but unfortunately lots of deaths. And recently Betty Wright passed away. And I have to admit, shameful though it is, I don't have any Betty Wright records at all. I've got a few compilations with her on, but I don't think that counts. So what I thought I'd show instead is this rather interesting record on Lovebird Records. This is Cassandra and T.T. Ross, their version of Tonight is Tonight. It's a soul tune done by reggae musicians, so it's really, really funky. Again, it's got these kind of nice synthesizer sound in the background. It's quite an obscure record, this one. But they've done a really nice version of it, I think. The song itself is it's a bit of a weird song. It's kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel a bit prudish. I don't know why. And the way these two people sing it makes it even worse in a way. But it's a great record. The production's fantastic. There is a reggae version on here as well, which is okay. But it's definitely this one, the side one, that is the real peach here. So that's a lovely one. I'll put a sample of that on. On happier news, it was Stevie Wonder's birthday, so lots of people were getting quite excited about that and showing off their Stevie Wonder. So I could show off some Stevie Wonder. I do have Stevie Wonder records, but I thought I'd show something else instead. It's actually an easy listening record, quite a funky easy listening record though, which has a really nice Stevie Wonder cover version on it. So this is Lionel Hampton, who was actually quite a serious jazz musician, I think. And he recorded this 1974 on Brunswick Records. He's was a vibes player, so it's basically just a really nice vibes version of lots of fairly standard songs. But I think the real pick of the bunch here is Where Were You When I Needed You, the Stevie Wonder song there. Really, really nice groovy version of that, with lots of vibes in the background. So that one's pretty cool. What else have I got to show? Well, a bit of Latin, because I've been listening to quite a bit of that Latin lately. With all these 7-inches and everything, it's all quite slow jams and a bit too mellow. Sometimes you need something a bit more uplifting. So here's a nice series of records. I'm not sure if I showed these before. It's from a label from Puerto Rico called Borinquen Records, and they release these compilations. Las Salsas de Borinquen, that's volume 3. and this one here is volume 1. Volume 1 is definitely the best. There are many more volumes, but those are the only 2 I've got. They're obviously not very easy to find, but when they do come up, absolutely sensational, particularly this one. Really, really funky salsa music from the 1970s, really. Lots of great instruments, some decent playing, but it's just so funky. There's lots of break beats and things like this on that, so I'm sure it's probably quite sought after. Here's an album from one of the artists. This is, I never know how to say this guy's name. Is it Rafi Levitt? Rafi Levitt? I don't quite know how to say his name, but it's a pretty cool album cover. Not a bad record, but definitely of the 3 records I've got here, all on Borinquen Records, which has this distinctive label. That first volume 1 of the compilation is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful record. And shall I fit one more in? Yeah. I've been listening to this guy a bit lately. Charles Fox. Interesting. El Zorro del Ritmo. The Fox of Rhythm. How about that? This is a great one. It's an absolutely battered copy that I've got here. This is charanga music in many ways, so it's just him and a piano and a band, maybe some violins. Really great. He's actually was from the United States, and he's not particularly famous as a Latin musician as well. He's just a very accomplished musician who can do whatever he likes, really. And in 1974, he made this salsa, this Latin record, and it's got some really nice little things on there. Much like I was showing Charlie Palmieri, that sort of thing. It's very much in that sort of vein. He's a piano player as well. So really great stuff. Been enjoying that a lot lately as well. Anyway, I'll put a few samples on, see what you think, as usual. Hope everybody is staying happy, staying positive. Until next time.